In this episode, we'll discuss a recently struck major collaboration and the XRP levels needed to maintain the $7,576 price estimate, which came true as predicted, and I'll explain why. Along with tweeting and emailing Circle about Ripple and USDC's migration to the XRP ledger, Panos has lately published a journal paper from an American institution discussing Ripple's international payment processing. Having said that, attention, all present. When we played last night, I told you a story that you won't believe. We played our kickball game from that place, taking part in the championship game and winning it all. Now we can all be truthful. It makes no difference who comes in first or second, does it? That is irrelevant. I don't think you two are going to get along. Unless you two repeat as champions, we'll be fully prepared to compete when we get there. The entrance of 2 additional members is making them furious. The list had 2 individuals taking care of a married couple. They are currently in Thailand, but it's not a huge deal, so who gives a damn? I thought this was whack league football, wasn't I? They claim that our teammates do not want us to participate. They are determined to win by taking a penalty since they know how crucial first place is. It was insignificant because that was plenty for them. We're already on the field, so there's no need to waste time. Let's simply play a practice game. They bat first, and because we're all here, it makes no difference. They score more runs once they begin to kick. Because there were no outs, their score was limited to 1. There has been no other run scored. We stand up to start. Tell me how they operate. They disappear. That spot where they used to have fun, but aren't going to anymore. Nothing like it has ever been in a joke before. Continuing with the topic of those individuals who simply show up and act like adults, flee for your life. You are familiar with their actions in the field. They didn't even bother to return home after taking other items. Instead, they exercise separately in a separate field. Frankly, I still can't believe it and am horrified. We may expect him to easily defeat them in the playoffs since we're playing him. I beg you, trust me. The next 3 to 4 weeks will be filled with people, tests, and my ideas. I will make sure to keep you informed at all times. Now we'll take a look at the market. The truth is, now that we're awake, you can't bear them. When all factors are considered, a significant amount of red, ranging from 8% to 30%, is present. At the moment, we are investigating a cryptocurrency. At $6,739, Ethereum has fallen 75%, while Bitcoin has risen in value. At $3,600, USDT and USDC are down 75%, while XRP is trading at 99 cents. Even while cryptocurrency prices have been rising, their market worth has fallen 9.53% to 61.25 trillion. So what's the best course of action? There are some crucial thresholds that we must maintain, as we will see in a moment. Now though, didn't you? Go over the news from the day before. Working together, we continue to grow. We intend to become the largest NFT project in the NFT area with ideas such as the Board Boat Club. You can't go wrong with penguins that have big lips. My friend and I had the opportunity to meet the TCG team in Las Vegas about a month ago. If you haven't seen the films yet, you will soon be able to identify this individual. Since January, I have been docked. That was some awesome things I recorded. The video is sick. You will recognize the man in question very soon. Ripple Van Winkle is printed on the reverse. Okay, let's go on. Billions contacted YouTuber Ripple Van Winkle, who he was thrilled to collaborate with after discovering him. The American Institute of Physics has published an article praising Ripple's efforts in the international payment market that uses XRP. See Conan's irate tweet about it here. Businesses are adapting to the new realities brought about by blockchain technology, particularly in the areas of cross-border XRP transactions and marketing. This is something that Ripple discusses in an article that the American Institute of Physics published 2 months ago. When was this story published? Everyone. It is January 2024. Those of you who haven't started watching Keith's Thursday live streaming on YouTube should start doing so immediately, as I mentioned in my tweet last night. It hasn't moved much yet. It's still in the cooking and brewing stages. If you ask him nicely, he will even fetch you a chart. Let him know that you sent a copy to him. To help us comprehend the market, he does a fantastic job of breaking it down. That even after watching this 38-minute segment, you still don't have a clue about what's going on. Mark begins to discuss XRP. I inquired about the key a few weeks back because it seems like everyone is asking for 90 cents. In reality, where is XRP headed? Did we truly aim for 90 cents? He declined, saying that you would receive 75 to 76 XRP instead. The red box shows the events that transpired. What the hey, we tried and tried, but we just couldn't break it. XRP's value is declining. At this 382.60C Fibonacci level, what do we want to hold? He announces, I'm going to show you a short clip of this we want to hold. With this level of performance, we can achieve several drops below 60 cents. If we can achieve it today, we have a shot at breaking past the 66-cent level, and if that fails, we may aim for the 76-cent mark. It will not be significant. There will come a time when it occurs. Since everything is pointing to the summer of that year, the only question is when exactly will it happen? Be very careful. On Twitter, where I once was but am no longer active, I created a short film for your viewing pleasure. This thing is still mired in the muck, which is why these videos were made. A large green light signaled that it was time to rock. After colliding with the box, it soared back into the sky. But I didn't warn you that that would happen. What did I comprehend? Simply looking at the chart gave me that information. Yes, Brad, that is the sole option. Put an end to the discussion about that pointless garlic bread. We've covered this ground 5 times before. Please don't repeat it. Fortunately, it appears that we are overtrending. As long as it remains above 60 cents, everything will be all right. For a little while, it might fall below that. Either way, it's acceptable. I won't mind if it falls as long as it remains level. This is eerily similar to 2016. Check it out. Take a look at how it reacted when it reached the trend line and the yellow arrow. Hey there, everyone. Check out the item that's being rejected at the yellow line. Almost identical. A lot of factors influence this. Spit on the wall won't make anything stick. There will be plenty of that to see in the following 15 months. I eagerly await your inquiry. Anyway, why don't we round it up to $589 by adding fractals? Your logic is incorrect. You need to scale fractals to your specific needs, and they must account for support and resistance. Because of your bullshit, 118 people here are missing me. This is a rather easy lesson. The key is to go in while the market is booming, stay put for the ride, and then make a profit. You should make a purchase right now. Just return in 6 or 8 months after you've thrown it against the wall. Being frugal does not imply that. Crypto will prevail throughout the course of time. There will be a victor in 6 to 8 months, folks. If Bitcoin increases in value, then everything will follow suit. Many things are made worse by it. Things can be paired up on Ethereum. Everything will be lifted up by it. The market operates in that manner. We aim to decouple his priceless tall spirit from the tokens that will yield a 50x or 100x return. Then I agree you might only be able to pull off 3 or 4x. You acquire wealth. That's delightful. The stock market isn't going to return that, as you well know. A 50x to 100x return during this bull market would be fantastic, but only if we can identify a few cryptos that outperform the others. Perhaps we are witnessing the final bull market in history. Give that some serious consideration. Various groups of individuals are investing. Bitcoin exchange-traded funds are back on the market. Whatever you observed, the market actually did. Bitcoin ETFs are in the works. The moment has come. Follow suit. We will closely monitor the market to determine the outcome. Increasing the value of Ethereum, we acquire XRP ETFs. Nothing will be a problem in the end. Big bucks from retailers haven't poured into the area just yet. A lot of the big bucks haven't even shown up yet. The road from Bitcoin to ETFs is far from over. You may still rely on Morgan Stanley to channel Che funds into these markets. So far, everything is going swimmingly. His turn to start running is also rapidly approaching. You won't be able to get in after that. When I return later today, this opportunity will be even more golden. We will cover 2 topics: Bitcoin and Ripple's integration with central banks' digital currency.